balance stuff. We have
okay.
7
Balance changes
videos.
first. Oh, I
I'm
should
gonna go
probably
through
start
what
recording.
they do beforehand, and then you'll watch the video. So what we first have is Baraka players. A very new and interesting way of using.
I'm gonna
Fatal
get
Blow.
new buffs.
You have a new thing that replaces your Fatal Blow. So when you're under 30% health,
What?
you activate Desperate Tarkatan. Now at this time, you will be losing some health as it goes, slowly ticking away. But while it's active, you can keep doing special moves and chain them together.
What?
There's more to it. You'll see it in the right. You'll see it in the patch notes. But let's take a look at how that looks.
Whoa, this is completely brand new. New idea to Mk1. Whoa! That did no damage, but it looked cool.
I mean, that's exactly what you described.
Kind of, yeah.
Pretty
Crazy
much.
combos.
Pretty
Crazy
much.
combos.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Melina fans out there.
There's a few.
There are.
Introducing
Melina also has
new
a new
concepts.
thing very similar to Baraka.
Oh,
that
it's
when
the Tarkatan blood, I'm sure.
Yes, it has definitely a lot to do with Tarkat. When she is below 30% health, she can replace her Fatal Blow with a thing where she's able to, called Crazy Tarkatan, where she can link strings together, weird cancels. You can do a bunch of new crazy combos. Now, at the end of it, you will have to regain your composure. So you want to get all the damage out that you can, because you'll be stunned for a moment. But it's going to make for a bunch of new combos and new crazy scenarios.
Is there a video?
Let's take a look at it.
Let's see. Oh, you could... What in the world is going on with Mortal Kombat 1? Guys, this is ridiculous. What? This is so sick.
Those combos just went on and on and on.
That was definitely crazy.
Yeah. With a K.
That
And you
was
see at the end,
insane.
She had to, she was
She had to purge it out.
She did. So another new thing for Melina fans to do. Kenshi has some changes.
Didn't see this one coming.
Balance stance, some tweaks to both Balanced and Sento. Hit reactions were changed to allow for more room for Kenshi to extend some Kenshi combos and allow for easier ways into Sento stance.
No,
Sento
don't
stance
do
was
that.
reduced by a few seconds, but
Okay,
we gave
good.
Kenshi a new way out of Sento stance
Is there a video?
with a new move called Soul Exit. Let's take a look.
We don't need Sento out anymore, guys. Screw Sento. Oh, you actually get a bounce off that now. Ooh, okay.
All right.
That's
some
interesting
new
there.
Changes to Kenshi. We got another video. It's kind of a mashup. We got Reiko and Tremor. Reiko's charging pain has some quality of life changes coming this patch. Can cancel the running portion and it'll come out a little faster, letting Reiko mix up his pressure. He can also perform his arrow command grab from the run. Here's a big one. Tremor now can turn himself into a rock on the ground.
A rock?
That you can even, yeah.
A rock.
A rock. That you can jump off of like an interactable or throw.
It's very fun.
Oh,
take a
kind of
look.
like what he had in MKX. Huh, okay.
You were joking. That rocks.
Bro, I get you.
I don't know if that's going to be
here's a big
too
one.
crazy for Reiko, to be
General
honest.
Shao
But...
players, and also those who use Striker, another mashup. General Shao is now given a new move this patch, which isn't exactly a move so much. It doesn't do damage, but it allows you to keep your weapon on the ground longer. Different ways you can do that, so you can keep doing those punching mix-ups and whatnot. But also, Striker from UMK3 has
my favorite.
Rapid Fire has been added to his arsenal. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, man. I got ideas. Yo, Striker's going to be cheap with that, especially if they're mids.
Ways to play General Shao, keeping the axe on the ground longer and just doing punches.
And
punches,
especially if
punches,
it
Striker comes
keeps
out,
them standing.
keeps them back a little bit. Awesome stuff. Sub-Zero has something coming that I think a lot of fans are going to be very excited about. It has a new move called Polar Palm, which is, I mean, for the most part,
Sounds like Cold Hand.
It does. It's like it's a freeze in the
Hand.
middle of a combo.
What?
Let's take a look.
Whoa. Okay. Oh, you could still use Ice Clone afterwards. Nice. I was afraid that because he froze him, you wouldn't be able to use Ice Clone. Okay.
I'm sure a lot of Sub-Zero fans out there are really going to enjoy
He's
that.
top 5 now.
Yeah.
That's a nice
5.
little extra
Finally,
way to capture people.
Tanya players. Tanya's Enhanced Seeking Guidance has a new mechanic to it, which
boy.
allows Tanya to use this buff as a hit confirm and combo out of the charge. There's more to it again, like we've talked about. We can see that in the patch notes, but let's see it in action.
Huge, huge changes. Okay. Oh, gotcha. Wow, that looked pretty sick. I'm not really a Tanya player, so I don't know
Tanya to play.
what kind
Is
of
it
cool
tomorrow?
stuff
Because
she
that
could
combo
do.
seemed like it lasted forever.
Tanya has some new tricks up her sleeve for sure. Exciting. And that's right now, for the videos we have, that's all we have.
Cool.
We will have patch notes coming out right before the
Patch?
for T1000.
Wow,
yes.
huge
But
patch when it
Before
comes
that,
to
Eric,
changes.
anything you'd like to talk about?
Woo! So, of course, new patch, new season. Well, not new season, just a rerun of a previous season. We have Season 3 coming back, a.k.a. Season of the Cryomancer. There are some new seasonal palettes.
No
for
new
some of
seasons
the
anymore,
new
guys.
DLC characters, similar to what we've done with like the Season of Blood and things like that, where we wanted to make sure that some of the DLC characters got a little seasonal love as well. Again, across the Golden Pathway, there's a few new rewards scattered along the way, so if you're replaying the season for another second time, there's still new things for you to achieve and whatnot. We've also sprinkled in some of those mini games that we've made from, Season 8 and continuing to add to the reruns of seasons. So there's still stuff in there for you to go ahead and collect and obtain if you've played the season before, and if you haven't played the season before, welcome to the Season of Cryomancer. Probably my favorite final boss fight.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you, DK.
You got it.
We are going to move on now to, we're going to show off Madame Bo and T1000.
Woo!
Let us start with Madame Bo.
Right.
So let's check out Madame Bo.
So we
We'll
got
start
Madame
with
Bo
the
and
throw.
T1000 gameplay here.
It's a great one.
Love the vibe.
Yeah, all right. So the first move I'll show is her bottle toss. It's her neutral attack. She comes out, throws a bottle. It's an arc projectile. Not a ton of damage, but it's an ambush move.
Full bottle service.
Second one, she comes out with a quick mid attack.
Recovers pretty slowly.
Breaks her back a little bit.
A little bit. Look, she's very, very good at fighting, but very old. Now, the fun thing is, if you want to use both cameo bars and meter, you can hold it down, and she'll go and do flippy flops,
Flippity flops.
which you can
Uses
actually
the
use
entire
to
meter.
do double team attacks.
Ooh. Nice.
And the follow-up to that is back is a quick low
She coming in hot.
with the exact same mechanic. Hold it down, and she goes
cool.
and do this awesome double
That
team
Borracho
dice
Drunken
work
Master
together.
punch,
I'm sure we're going to
multi-punch.
see a lot of really crazy stuff
Really
with
fun
that.
combos. With
And the one
that.
thing I really like about Madame Bo too is when she interacts with the player character so much.
Yes.
Like you jump over her when she slides in and things like that. It just adds a little extra oomph to it.
So that's kind of her base, very simple set that you can use.
There's more.
There's a lot more.
Stop it, you.
So she actually has drink service. Hit down in R1 and she'll come out, and from there you can hit down to R1 again to take a
Oh
drink.
man, give me those
You have
shots.
3 levels of drinking. You can see right under my light bar. I'm at level 1.
Give me those
Now I have 3
shots.
drinks,
Oh
and you
yeah,
get
break
Full
that
bottle
bottle.
there.
Yeah. You get different moves depending on your drunken level. So the first move you can do is new dashes. Down back R1 or down forward R1. And these have a ton of range.
You could use
So
a
let's
mid combo
compare.
and mid pressure.
Take a drink. My normal back dash, my normal dash. It's like almost 3
But it
times
spends a
more.
bar a meter.
Large stumbles that
Yes.
get you back and forth.
You can also use the barometer in a combo, cancel into it, and then continue.
That's pretty cool.
So that's going to open up your combo possibilities for every character. You can do these custom combos that normally wouldn't be possible.
Very cool.
Very cool stuff.
Watch Sub-Zero's gonna
again,
throw up
that's gonna
soon.
take a
Watch.
barometer, and it's going to take one of your drinks away.
Don't take my drinks away.
Let's see. With level 2, you gain access. This is so fun to me.
That's great.
The belly flop.
Belly flop. You can use that to start combos. You can use that if they're going to try to anti-air you. It's an overhead. You can use it on mix-ups, and it just looks really funny.
You get a couple drinks in me, I'll do some belly flops. There we go.
And then lastly, if you're fully loaded,
Don't do it,
you
Sub-Zero.
gain access to
Wow.
which is a combo starter.
Oh, the
I just
reaction's
wanted
awesome.
to, yeah, that's
Wait a
I wanted
minute.
to show it before.
They
And then
changed
now
it?
notice after you vomited, she won't serve you for
She
a
says
little while.
no thank you.
That's
Cut
funny.
off.
Drink responsibly.
That's right. Come back in an hour. Get something to eat.
Wait, it combos now?
And
Oh,
you can go
okay.
for the few, and it's a combo starter, just like you'd expect. You know, as you'd expect.
As you'd expect, let's
Right.
use it in the real world, sure.
So that is Madame Beau's new set. You can see it's she
Pretty
has kind
awesome.
of a.
It's
That's
awesome.
definitely different.
It's definitely one of the funnier things in the game, in my opinion.
Ton of personality, and a lot of stuff like, you know, from newer players to older players, there's a lot of stuff you can do. There's
Yes.
some master stuff.
Madame
and
Beau
there's
is
some
pretty
stuff where you're
sick.
Throwing bottles and doing
She's pretty awesome.
Right,
So,
and
fun
none of
little
it's hard to
Raichu throwbacks.
execute.
She has a lot of
You know,
moves.
it's a lot of options, but none of it's difficult. I think it'll be pretty straightforward. You can also just, if you don't even want to mess with serving, you could just use her, you know, her low, combo starter. You can go into, you know, use the bottle toss to complement your projectiles. She's pretty straightforward, but then she also has that layer of depth. It's a lot
She's
of
kind of
fun.
going to be like
You wanna
Goro.
really
Look how
drink.
slow it recovers, guys.
all right, awesome.
Very cool.
So if you want to
Once you
use
get
both
used
her
to the
bars,
rules
she's
of,
going to recover
drinking beer, I
incredibly
think
slowly.
Pretty straightforward and a lot of fun and just very funny.
Happy hour. Gotta love it.
I love it. All right, so that is Madame Beau.
Here we go.
Who will be available to all who own Chaos Reigns with at no additional cost.
The main...
Cool.
Oh,
That's how
nice.
you can
Okay, for free.
grab Madame Beau for your team. Main event time.
Here we go.
We should talk about
The
showing,
main
T1000.
events.
1000. I'm real excited for this.
All right.
He's metal.
What? So if you were to think about T1000, what kind
He's
of
metal.
players is metal? What kind of players would play a T1000?
I think he is. I would describe him as a
Could do-
army knife, actually.
Ooh, that's
A little
really
bit of
good.
everything.
And
Yeah.
probably could be a Swiss Army knife.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's almost like he's a machine that analyzed the best possible attacks.
Yeah, Madame
in
Beau
a
is
fighting
Goro, but
game
with more
and
options.
gave them to himself.
It's just like me.
I would
Just
say
like me.
there's definitely a lot of things in this character that we've never done before,
Right.
which is really neat, especially with some of the just the technology with the character. You'll see
Yes.
later sometimes when you hit the character, blood will come off, but it's it's not blood, it's liquid metal,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see it go back to the feet of them and things like that.
Extremely cool. And wait till people see him as a victim of a
Yep.
fatal blow and stuff like that. It's really, really neat.
Well, let's take a look at T1000.
All right, so let's take a look at his normals first. As you can imagine, with bladed arms,
Has a ton of
and he can
moves.
become any weapon. He has really good range, like sweep, uppercut.
Good uppercut range.
Yeah, let's start with his back two, which is a overhead. Pops them up. Now he can actually hold it, and if you fully charge it, he gets a much bigger pop up.
Kind of like
You can
Quan
also
Chi
cancel
Chi.
it. So you can go into a low. So let's go over his low. Back
Low.
3-2
Oh god, that's so soft.
into that
So
headbutt.
overhead lows are a thing.
Absolutely, that's going to be a reoccurring thing with T1000.
I really like the whole like piercing through the knee and skull. It's so cool.
One of my favorite throws too. That's such a cool, like, just technical looking throw. 'Cause it
Yes.
goes phases
Baraka
through.
Phases
barrage.
through,
I
so
feel
cool.
like you have a favorite throw every throw.
I do. I love throws. And that's one thing about this character too, which you'll see as you go, is like a lot of new things that we have never done before
Yes.
with a character are done with T1000. We'll see.
That
Very
animation
cool.
is so
Blood
smooth.
effects, when he's a victim, all really cool. So let's go over two of his key normals. First is forward 2-2, which is great long range, mid-mid. You're not going to get huge combos off of it, but it's a great kind of safe-ish way to control space.
Everyone loves those mid-space sort of.
No, he has a better one.
Exactly.
Forward
And,
1-3.
Complementing that is forward 1, this elbow, which can go into this two-player animation.
Where did that arm come from?
Absolutely rules. It took me decades to notice he has 3 arms during the helicopter scene.
Do you think you could have
That sounds kind of
I
wrong.
think he can pretty much do whatever he
T1000
wants
has
with
3
it.
arms.
You'll also notice in some of his moves, like parts of him will turn to pure metal. Like
Yes.
his knee in that one. There's a headbutt he
it's
does.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's such a cool animation too.
And I love his standing too. There's just the
What is the
Damn,
distance
that
on
range.
Jeez
very,
Louise.
very far. Instead of just a, he does have jabs, but I love that his standing to poking them.
Good mid-range control.
That stand two is
that's
crazy.
a very reoccurring thing with T-1000, as you can imagine. So you want to see his special moves?
I do.
Let's start with his zoning tools.
Cool.
Pull out the pistol.
Flop, flop.
You can hold it down to do 2 shots. If you EX it, he does a bunch of shots. He also has an advancing gun. You can hold it down.
RoboCop.
If you EX it, you can hold the 1 button to go into establish which is spot.
Which is my favorite move of the game. It is the
He's
moving
RoboCop
through
with
and
mix-ups
through.
and range.
Looks so awesome. The way he's just walking forward like that.
Do you think he needs bullets, or he can just create more bullets?
That's a very good
He
question.
cannot create machinery.
That's true, yep.
Yeah.
But a bullet's not machinery, is it?
It has
The
multiple
gun he's
components.
putting inside of him.
Yeah.
If you look when he does it, he's putting it inside of him. It's an actual gun.
Right. But I'm just wondering about the bullets.
The bullets are real bullets.
Okay, alright.
They explain in the movie he cannot make machinery, moving parts, stuff like that.
Alright.
All right, so let's go over his close. That's your lore minute.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Down back 2, one of the cooler moves I think.
The
creates
Cabal hook
swords.
swords.
Does the classic tornado slam.
How can you not love that?
If you EX it, you get a pop-up. That's going to be one of his core combo starters.
Metal choke slam. Sweet.
Down forward 2 is these 2 hook swords. Kind of the hook blade things he creates. If he EX it, it has armor, so that's going to be one of his, like, get off me, get away from me, don't pressure me tools. Then he has a great one, the Wrath Hammer.
Ooh,
He literally creates
Shao
Shao Kahn's
Kahn's
hammer, the classic hammer from like MK3. That's an overhead.
And then the puddle's just coming rushing back to him.
I absolutely
You'll
love that.
notice
Man,
that with the
animations,
blood and
guys.
the creations.
Maybe
They'll
the
all
best
come back and
animated
reform.
character in the
Comes
whole
back
game.
and
Reconstitute. Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Then let's go over one of his air attacks. Maybe my favorite move, the
Blop.
the gloop, the dive gloop.
Dive
You've seen a
gloop.
dive kick. How about a dive gloop?
Gloop. So cool.
And if you EX it, he turns into a puddle, and he has different options from that, which we're gonna go over in just a second.
Glacius.
So he has 2
Killer
kind of stance
instinct.
moves. Let's start with the puddle. Back
Definitely
forward
reminds
he
me of
becomes the
Glacius.
puddle. You hold it back. He can actually go through the opponent, and from there he can do 1 to do spikes. That's like your quick move. Or you can do 2, do this uppercut, which is a combo starter.
Very cool.
Or you can just hit 3 to come back whenever you want.
That uppercut
And
is
if you EX
fast.
it, it actually starts off with spikes, and that counts as a low. So you can mix it in with the hammer,
Oh, cool.
the back 2, and you can instantly go into the move. So you can just quickly have a low combo starter.
Yeah, he's
or
cheap,
you can
guys.
choose to still hold it,
He's
go through
cheap.
them, come up behind them in the knockdown, stuff like that. So
Now
it could
this is not a fully invincible move though. Like go ahead and
Correct.
gloop towards me.
yeah, you
so-
can actually hit him out of it.
And after spikes, changes things.
Yes,
But yeah.
exactly. And the spikes are very, very quick. And this has,
cheap.
when you do this, you go into this, you have these moves. So you could quickly go into the uppercut and get a combo off his dive gloop. And then the second stance move is back forward 4, where he turns full metal and he starts walking forward. From there, he can end it. He can do this mid attack, which is quick, or
Guess
he can do a
what?
grab.
He has a grab. He has a command
Now
grab.
this has armor, and he can either absorb 2 hits or 70 points of damage. So let's try it. So you can use it to punish like a down 1. But if you do something like an uppercut,
You got 2. Oh,
Yeah.
his head. His
his
head.
head will
of
come
them?
off and he'll reform.
And there's a bunch of different cases for that too, which is a really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like try it with a sweep
He
attack.
is fucking
Not a sweep
cheap.
attack, but knock his head off again.
Why are you running away?
Sorry.
He's so scared.
There we go.
His leg will break, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Now if you EX
is
it,
cheap.
it doubles it. Now he can take more hits and more damage.
Oh my god. He's gonna be so annoying to
So
deal
let's
with.
try that. Uppercut, uppercut, another uppercut. And you know, he can,
Oh
that's
my
an actual
God.
punish because it was the recovery of it.
Punished an uppercut that
Yes. And lastly, if you've got the meter for it, if you EX the back forward 4, you get it down 2 to go into the EX version of the puddle. So you could do stuff like punish a normal attack, then go into the puddle, then go no combo starter.
Yeah.
That's going to take a lot of meter, but it can be very, very deadly.
And
This
it's
is
super cool.
a lot of cool mix-ups, a lot of cool thought processes to use while you're using.
Exactly.
these
So I think he's a character that has, you know, it's like he looked at every possible option and has an answer for it.
Right.
You know, it's going to cost a meter. It's going to be your resources.
T-1000
but
is
very,
cheap.
very
That's all I
powerful. That's going to get people scared to attack.
Could say.
And then you can go into
He's
his
so
throws,
good.
his overhead, his lows.
He has literally every
So,
tool that you
wanna
want in a
see Fatal
character.
Blow?
Yeah.
It's crazy. He has zoning. He has mix-ups. He has great buttons. Crazy. He's like so good. So good.
All right, and that is T-1000 coming.
That's
very
a
shortly to you
T-1000
all to
gameplay
play.
breakdown
Very
for you
cool.
all.
Very excited about it. Thank you so much for that. It was an excellent run through of Madame Bo and T-1000.
What do you guys think, guys?
Couple more things before we go.
Holy crap.
Esports is going, and it's been live, and it's been awesome. We've had Viennality. We've had Pro Competition Mexico. Thank you to both of the tournaments for putting on some of the coolest stuff we've seen. Some of the coolest trophies. Some of the coolest just
The hat
events.
was
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Guaranteed
I'm super
T-1000
jealous.
will be one of the best
You brought
characters
the
in the game.
hype and
Easy.
The brutal combat
Easy.
combos, and we're super excited for it. Next tournament we have
Tell us.
Easy.
Texas Showdown, which I've watched on
Ooh.
stream many times, and they always bring it too.
Nice.
That is
You
March
could combo off
28th
that
through the
command grab
30th.
if you have
Watch it on
Janet
stream, some
or
top-tier
Movado or
gameplay. Mark
something
your
like that.
calendars. Please do not miss it. We're
Is
excited.
Sonic
for
going to
that.
be there?
I don't know yet.
I got my money on Sonic. Sonic's going to be there. I got my money on Sonic.
Fair enough.
Bold.
He won't do a lot of damage, but he has
the
everything
tournaments
else.
have been great. We've seen a lot of new characters coming out of the woodwork. Really cool to watch.
Are we
A lot
gonna
of
get
cool,
that
crazy
match?
team combinations. Characters that people expected that would be there aren't there.
Very interesting. Some really cool stuff happening. So we hope to see you on stream. DK, anything from you?
We've got some birthday shout-outs.
Dig it.
All right, here
I
we
can't wait to
go.
see the
We've got
high-level
Rick
match to
Chase,
see what they
Sarah
come up
Cruz,
with.
Leo Salgado. All right, nailed it. Tom Combs, Rizwan, Rizbiz, happy birthday.
I will say, if you have
The
no
Goodman,
desire
happy
to play
birthday,
the
Goodman.
T-1000,
Mike Boone,
you
Arthur
will face
Moy,
a lot of
happy birthday,
T-1000s online because it's going to
Robert
be crazy.
Worrell, Mick Chellis,
Probably gonna be
Thomas Amberg,
able to work
Dave
well with
Bolvin,
any
my
cameo.
brother Steven and his wife Ray, happy birthday. My mom, happy birthday, Mom. And the man, the myth, the legend, the Sean Himrick, happy birthday to you, Sean.
Birthday, everybody. Before we go, we will have after the stream. Well, right now, actually, we're going to show the fight that QA did. This one's a doozy.
All
I
right,
actually
let's
did
go.
it this time.
Oh yeah, right.
Okay,
QA
good.
high-level
Yeah.
match,
We
baby.
get some doozy 'cause
T-1000.
it's we got some shape shifting going on.
Woo!
So thank you so much for joining. Stick around for that fight.
High-level
We will
match,
see you
T-1000
next time.
action. Let's go.
Bye.
I always like seeing these to see what they come up with. We got Shang Tsung and Janet versus T-1000 Madame Bo. What's she eating? A rice bowl, some ramen? What do you guys think?
Round one, fight.
That's a nice conversion. Yeah, you could duck it. It's not a mid command grab, it's a high command grab. Imagine that shit was a mid command grab. Ooh. Yeah, so back 3-1 can be a reset if you hit it late. Actually, I take that back. He's not really going to do bad damage. He's just going to do average damage. And he has every tool in the book. So you guys be the judge of where you think T-1000 is going to rank in the tier list.
Round two,
He's going to be crazy. Do the Baraka Barrage. Oh, he dropped the combo. He's trying to drink mid-job. Oh no, Madame Bo hurt her back. There's a Baraka Barrage. You could cancel it at any point except for the last hit. And there's an overhead in there somewhere. Alright, Fatal Blow done on the T-1000 looks super cool. Look at that. The Silver Surfer right there.
Final round, fight.
Whoa. Nice punish. Oh, look at that. And you could combo that. Yep. Oh, so sick. They should both do that. How much meter was that? That was just a bar of meter, right? Oh, okay. And we get our first look at the T-1000 brutality.
Say, that's a nice look.
Brutality. T-1000.
All right.
wins.
That was our first look at high-level T-1000 gameplay. Oh, man. Thank you for watching the Kombat